microphone. Okay, we are back. Finals. Hashtag finals.
Yeah.
We got Zach versus, is this Cody?
Yes. KP? Probably don't call him that.
Why?
KP.
What's KP?
Kevin Pepin.
Okay.
Zach's
what's Cody playing?
Band Coco. He is my loss in the Swiss that prevented me from being top 8. Sorry, Band Collected Company. I shouldn't call it Coco.
It's not Coco.
It's not Coco. I just try to use the terminology the kids are using these days.
Yeah, you're like that old man who tries to fit in with the cool little kids.
I'm hip. I'm with it.
Boom! These guys, Cody does not get called for slow play.
That's true. So much so that sometimes he just misplays as a result.
But, I mean, if you play fast.
Yeah. Gotta go fast. Look at this guy. He's got his land way out in front. Thinks he's me. Look at this.
No, he's just going to
It's the
put
first
his,
time I've
he's
ever
just
seen
gonna
him
put
play
his
like that.
creatures over here.
Yeah, right on Zach's board. He's trying to assert his dominance.
Yeah. So, an untap, a draw. So, this is pretty, not a lot of action.
Kind of, yeah. Not typical. Okay, so that's a sky spawner.
It's
By the way,
it's fairly
called Eldrazi
common.
Sky spawner.
It's fairly common that this Coco deck isn't doing much until turn 3.
Yeah.
Because their deck has a
3 or
high
4.
density of 3 drops.
Yeah.
Because they want to maximize the effectiveness of Collected Company.
Yeah.
Because if you're just putting two
4-mana
drops.
spell, yeah, when you cast a 4-mana spell to get 2 creatures, you want those creatures to be 3 and 2 or 3 and 3 mana.
Yeah, because otherwise you could have just casted them.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Zach, did he just end step fetch and that was it?
Yeah.
Okay. We got a land. What do we got? A rhinoceros
Rhino,
here?
I would guess.
It's standard, so 4
It's gotta be.
rhinoceros.
He has yet to not do that.
He's
He's played a rhino on turn 4 at least once every round he's played.
Yeah.
Every match.
It's not even unreasonable.
No.
And then again, the Collected Company can attack them on the axis of an Air Force, right? They have an Air Force.
He's got 2 power in play already right now. Flying.
Yeah.
2 power flying.
Yeah, except unlike the Jeskai decks we've seen for the last 2 rounds, this one can actually put up a high volume of flying attackers.
Yeah, because the Jeskai deck only played the 4 Mantis Riders and then 2 Wingmate Rocks at most.
Yeah,
right?
so you're not going to see much of that at any one time. Whereas this deck could easily just end step, Collected Company, then there's like 2 Eldrazi Sky Spawners, and all of a sudden you're looking at a lot of stuff. This is one.
I think Cody just gave away what his card that he played face down was.
How so?
So he's only got 1 basic in play, and as a result, he's not able to fetch a blue source that will be untapped when it comes into play with his Windswept Heath. Because personally, I know that Cody's playing more than just Den Protector as morph cards. He's also
probably
playing
playing
Death Mist Raptor, but he's played
and
4 Stratus Dancers,
4,
which is
huh?
the flip counter target instant or sorcery spell.
Well, let me tell you
card,
something.
yeah.
It's obviously Zoetic Cavern.
Yeah, he's just gonna ramp and then untap and
Well,
play like a
what was
6
the
drop.
stupid angel? What was the Astral Slide Angel? Exalted Angel?
Yeah.
Was it Exalted Angel?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Exalted Angel isn't the angel with Exalted. That's Battle Grace Angel.
Yeah.
For much confusion. And enter the scoop phase.
That was
Rhino into Rhino and you're dead.
Yeah, a really aggressive scoop and not a lot of pressure from Cody.
Yeah, he didn't have much going on early, and his cards don't compete well against Rhino.
Yeah, no, that's the... And he said that he played against 2 Mardu Green decks before this. His other 2 matches were Mardu Green into Mardu Green.
Well, I mean, you're not going to get them that every time. It is... Band Collected Company is a high variance
To
deck.
me, that means that the Mardu Green decks that he played against didn't draw very well.
That was a double Rhino.
Yes, but
That
the
is
Mardu Green
above
decks play
average.
like all these good removal spells and all these good 2-for-1s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And unless the only cards Cody draws are his few cards that actually interact, because he doesn't play many cards that just straight up interact.
Yeah, you just play creatures and collecting companies, because the more cards you play to interact, the less effective your collecting companies are, and we don't have his deck list here, so we may as well just throw this shit aside. Yeah, from Zach, you're Radiant Flames. Radiant Flames is coming in.
I don't honestly think there's anything... Oh, no. Hallowed Moonlight, I would 100% side in. Just blanks.
Two Hallowed Moonlights. On the plus side for the Coco deck, when you play Coco, it's often end step. So if you're forcing Zach to keep up that 2 mana,
yeah,
it can really hamper the effectiveness of his plays.
Yes.
Because if the Coco deck just goes play creature, play creature, play creature, play creature, you know, he might have a hard time keeping up if he just wants to hold up that 2 mana the whole time. His creatures will actually be impactful if you're 2 mana behind. And on the other side of the Coco thing, if he plays it in response, you just shuffle your deck. Just say, I'm playing Collected Company, and then shuffle your deck, and don't put any creatures into play. Yeah. So,
well, like, but the other thing is Cody could just have Stratus Dancer in play also.
that's real
Like,
life.
if he has
I
Stratus
imagine
Dancer,
that
he could
Cody has
counter the
hidden
spell,
Dragon
right?
Slayers as well.
I honestly don't know. I didn't see any against me, but I also didn't play many creatures with that much power.
A lot of the Coco decks are running them.
Yeah.
It kind of seems like the
It's
Collected
more like-
Company decks is what the old green-white Megamorph decks turned into.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
That's
say.
where
It's
they
more like
evolved.
the green white Megamorph deck, right?
Mhm.
Because now it just like it added the blue cards it added were Stratus Dancer and Reflector Mage.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Well, Sky Spawner, I guess, is technically a blue card.
I think.
Well, technically it's a
it is a
colorless
colorless card.
card,
I am technically correct. The best kind of correct. Yeah. So this matchup.
Yep. That's accurate.
Rhinos or it's just 4 mana cards win.
Right? Yeah.
It's
4 drops versus flyers. The match.
Well, also it's just 4 drops versus 4 drops because Coco costs 4.
One of the most, I don't know, awkward things, I guess, is that Zach's roasts don't actually do anything against Cody.
They are a 2 mana removal spell, which sucks.
Like, they kill some of his creatures, but like Cody plays Den Protector and Death Mist Raptor, which are ground creatures. However, the Death Mist Raptor will just come back. The Den Protector will get him back a card if he flips, and then like Cody's got 12 flying creatures, I think.
You can expect 4 Stratus, 4 of the Eldrazi.
The Sky Spawner guy, and I think that he told me he played 4 Wingmate.
That seems.
He played 2 against
aggressive.
me one game, and I was like, that is really, really strong. He's like, yeah, I played a lot of these. I think he said he played 4. But
It sure would be nice if we had a deck list right now.
yeah, I might go get it.
Yeah, by the time you go and get it, the game will be over.
Yeah, that's the problem. Manland to Manland. The old Manland go. This old modern. Treetop Village Pass. Treetop Village Pass. Huh?
People that only I played Treetop Village.
What are you talking about? We both played Treetop Village.
Or when you say old, remember when we made like LD at the very beginning?
The green red deck.
That green red deck
With
that just
frenzied tilling, was that what one of our destroy
we
LD
played.
spells? I know
we
that
played
we played 4
four-
plow
we
and
played-
4 acidic slide.
We didn't even play plow. We played
Plow Wonder?
the command.
Oh yeah, Primal Command, that's right.
Yeah,
no,
and we played 4
Avalanche
Avalanche
Rider.
Riders, 4 Goblin Ruin Blaster.
That guy's good. Still good.
Still good.
Probably less good right now.
Are you kidding me?
Well, like, when your
Wait.
opponent's killing you on turn 4, you probably don't want to be playing a 4-drop with haste. That blows up their land. That's already done all of its work by then.
Okay, so we got a Man of War. It got blocked by a Soulfire Grandmaster.
Plays his Nissa.
This is pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's the first Nissa I've seen get played today.
Really? All Jaces otherwise?
Oh yeah, I've seen several Jaces,
Yeah.
but that's the first Nissa.
Well, yeah. I don't really think the other decks want Nissas, right? Like, Cody's deck wants it because it's a card it can hit off of Coco. If Coco's hitting him with 2 cards, then it's drawing him 2 cards. But if one of the cards he's playing already draws him a card, then he's drawing 3 cards, right?
Mm-hmm. It's just surprised me that a lot of these Mardu decks don't play like they have 1 or 2 forests, and then it's a late game draw +1.
Yeah.
Draw card, right? It's really good.
Coco.
Coco. So he's going pre-combat to hit Reflector Mage, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah. And then he can get an attack, and he got there.
Reflector Mage and a Den Protector. Which is fine.
He's gonna bounce it.
Consistently what happens is the deck hits a morph guy. as one of the cards you hit with the Coco. But attack for 6. Well, if Cody wants to win this game, that's a good start.
Mm-hmm. Imagine Radiant Flames right here.
A chain reaction.
Yeah,
I think Cody
exactly
might
what happens.
throw his cards off the table. He would scoop so fast. A Rhino? Yeah, there's another Rhino.
Rhino's way too slow in this instance.
Currently, yeah. But like
But
last
if he
game,
goes
if Cody's
another
just
Rhino-
slow, right?
If he just goes with another Rhino, because Cody's entire team is the ground team. If he goes,
Yeah.
say he swings with everything, because you're swinging with everything, right?
Obviously.
So you're gonna take 8. You're gonna block 1, take 8. You're probably blocking the 2/3, right?
I would assume so.
Or the Nissa.
Mm,
I think you have another turn
Well, like,
to block Nissa, right?
he didn't play his land that turn.
Yeah, because you don't play your land until post combat.
No, if he
Boom.
played it pre-combat, his summon
Oh,
would have
yeah,
been turned
yeah,
on,
yeah.
right? So I think you could have just justified blocking the Nissa. No.
No, you
The
go for
Nissa
that.
still
The
doesn't
Nissa
flip
takes 2
next turn.
turns to
Yep.
flip, and that one takes 1 turn to go
Yeah.
online. And Wingmate Rock is pretty
Wingmate
good.
is a
It
really
looks
good
like we've
draw
got a
here.
game 2 that's going to be just as fast as game 1.
It looks like it. If Zach doesn't have spot removal or a Crackling Doom.
He needs more than spot removal. He's at 6, man.
Yeah, but I mean, if he just straight up doesn't have spot removal for the Flyers.
And the game is out of reach.
Yeah.
Like, one attack with the Wingmate Rock and the team just goes like he's like at 20 again or something.
He's
You
above.
can't- you
He'd be
can't-
21, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's real good.
You can't initiate a real
Oh no, he'd be at
race.
22 because I would assume Cody would activate that Lumbering Fall. Oh, he doesn't have a blue source to do that.
You know Blue Source?
Activate
I play
Lumbering
Collected
Falls?
Company.
Yeah, whatever. Just play Collected Company, hit another Reflector Range. Whatever.
Yeah.
Collected Company is just a green dig through time. So, you know.
Yeah, what you do is you play another Nissa and you get a Trop.
It says basic forest. Can you imagine if it didn't? Holy. Oh, that'd be so good.
It might be some legacy play, like Deathrite Shaman into Nissa, get a Trop in your hand. Like,
If it was non-basic.
yeah, if
Or
it just had
was
Search
just
of
his
Forest.
Yeah. Just like
I don't think it would be the
Farseek
worst.
type.
I don't think it'd be the worst in Legacy.
It'd be good, honestly.
I would play it.
You
in
couldn't
Deathrite
cascade
Shaman
into
decks.
it with what's his name, but you could hit it with Bloodbraid. That'd be good.
You couldn't cascade into it with
Shardless.
Shardless, yeah, but that's fine.
But you could just straight up play in
You
Jund.
just
That would
cascade
be a
like
really
him.
good card in Jund.
Yeah. Not too many, like a one of.
Yeah.
It's like a nice one of. Abzan Charms, the big flyer.
I think I would play one over a 4th Bloodbraid Elf if it could get any.
If this
any forest.
if this not real card existed.
Yeah. It's not even that it's not real. It would just have to have a minor edit in its text that made it broken. I mean, better.
I don't even think it would be broken. What was that? What
I'm
did
not
he even
sure.
just
Oh,
play?
he played a 3rd Reflector Mage and bounced Siege
Oh,
Rhino.
did it have alternate art? It looked a little different.
I'm not sure.
Okay, well that was a really fast game.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like the finals is gonna be quick here. Did you ever notice that Cody kind of has this effect where his opponents play quicker too?
Yep.
Yeah. Think that's a strategy?
No. I think it's unintentional. Oh,
Were we
pop-up
playing
time.
Candy Crush?
Yeah. He pressed the button instead of just manually resetting the life totals because there's a button that resets the app that they're using.
Judge my opponent's operating electronic device on the fly.
Yeah.
There was a selfie there for a second. There we go. Now
Okay.
back on track.
Good thing Zach knows what he's doing. I never know what I'm supposed to do when I'm down there, or like on camera or whatever.
I don't even know. I just play cards. Is that a Fierce Empath?
It is indeed.
Fierce Empath is a sick card.
I gotta make an EDH deck for tomorrow.
What's happening tomorrow?
There's a 2-headed giant EDH tournament.
And is Cursed Totem somehow involved?
No, that's for my bud sideboard.
Because don't. So your deck involves Eldrami's Vineyard.
My
Okay. So here are the cards that are going to comprise an ED. Show and Tell.
no, those aren't for EDH.
Dominate? You're not playing Dominate. There's for Eldrami's Vineyard, Carpet of Flowers, City of Solitude, Creeping Mold, Sylvan Scrying, Fierce Empath, Yavimaya. Were we not talking that whole time?
No,
No, we weren't.
no.
They didn't hear us.
Well, now they will.
Well, fuck. When was it muted last?
I pressed it on accident.
Come
No.
on! I'm pretty sure they
just
heard us
before
do
you
that.
grabbed this.
Oh, okay.
At
okay.
most. You
So,
think it was muted before the event or the thing?
Vineyard, Carpet of Flowers, City of Solitude,
The
Creeping
carpet's
Moon.
not for the deck. That's just because I wanted a carpet of flowers. That's free for Legacy.
Are you guys playing the 10-card sideboard in the tournament?
Well,
Where they reveal the general and you get the sideboard?
we could, yeah.
Because carpet would be alright.
Carpet diem.
Carpet diem.
Yeah. It's basically old school YOLO, but like less dumb. And like carpets in this case.
Yeah. Also, on an anecdote, I've been watching the Aladdin animated series that was on on TV during the 90s. And the magic carpet was like the AD carry of that team.
Yeah.
He carried.
Well,
He carried them.
Yeah, he literally
But
carries
he
them.
also was just like, because the genie is too powerful. So every episode they need to be like, oh, here's a reason why the genie can't just solve all our problems with his magic. So they would just have like the carpet, and the carpet just made... Carpet was OP.
So Zach mulliganed to 6, but he kept instead of going to 4, like that time he played against Jade. So that's a plus.
He won.
No, he lost that game.
Yeah,
But he won the match,
He won the match.
which is all that matters.
Because he's the best.
Around. Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So Cody's going to play Sylvan Advocate, put the first threat on board, and Zach's going to crack a fetch land, presumably to get a dual land.
So let's be fair. His first land was a man land. So the first threat was his.
No. Yeah, okay, yes. But he's the first one with a clock. Is that better?
Okay. Yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay. What is Zach deciding on? Oh, okay, he's going to get a double black instead of double green. I guess that makes sense.
Oh, do you know what I thought was interesting? Grasp of Darkness is in standard.
Yeah. I played
Double
that.
black, -4/-4. Pretty good.
Yep.
Against a lot of the things.
The problem is
Doesn't kill Rhino.
well, that's not the problem, but that is a problem. The biggest problem is it means that you need double black early. And
Yeah.
most of the decks don't want to commit to double black early.
Yeah.
Like by turn 4 you can have double black. But if you
Okay.
play Grasp, you want a 2
Here's a challenge for you. You need to make a Demonic Pact deck and play it in a tournament.
No. Why? Why would I do that?
The card is awesome.
It is awesome, but I don't think you could win a game anymore. I played Assault, I won. Did I tell you that before?
I played Assault I won too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played Silmgar's Command and Sultai Charm to get rid of it.
Yep.
4 of each.
I played Disperse too.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was good.
Because that card's just fun.
Well, it's just
When you like drain that thing for 4, draw 2 cards,
Yeah.
mind rot you, and then do it
rebuy
again.
my pact.
Rebuy my pack. You know, it's fun. But yeah, it's too aggressive nowadays. You can't do that anymore. You could barely do it then.
Okay, well, it looks like Zach missed his turn 4 Rhino this game, so there's a chance he loses. Oh, that's a pretty strong play.
Yeah, we got a Raptor attack into...
Hallowed Moonlight in response to the token trigger. Okay.
That's respectable.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, like
He's in a pinch.
He's clearly behind here, so he
Cody
needs
doesn't
to get as much
need to
value
play
as he can.
Coco. And he might just have like another one in his hand.
Yeah.
Also, did that super awesome Silver Bullet meta card need to say draw a card?
No.
I'm
Honestly,
loving
it should have been 1 mana and not said draw card.
I like it because now I
just
can main
white.
deck it.
Yeah, exactly.
And
You
I
could
don't
just
even feel
cycle it at
bad.
the end of their
It'll
turn
just be
and
like
feel
playing
bad
Think
about
Twice,
yourself.
right? It'll
Yeah.
be fine. Yeah,
Well,
so
like,
good.
Think Twice was 2 cards.
Was better,
Yeah.
yeah. But you know, you're just playing like a little cantrip, right?
Well, in a format with very few, it's good to have some. Well, like very few cheap instant speed ones. Are there any other ones
In standard,
that are like instant speed 2 mana, not dig through time? That doesn't count.
except it kind of does.
Well, but I mean, you can't play it on turn 2.
I think there's Inspiration right now. 4 mana, draw 2.
Yeah, there's also one with Surge. It's just inspiration, but its Surge cost makes it divination. It's an instant though. So like if you Fiery Impulse their guy, you could draw 2 cards at the end of their turn and effectively not have wasted mana. Okay, well that's a good
On a side note,
good card to stabilize with.
there was like an entire standard where Opportunity was around, and no one took the opportunity to play it.
Actually, the blue-white deck, the like Elixir Mono Wrath.
Oh
deck,
yeah, not
used to
the
play,
Esper.
Used to play a couple of them in it for the mirror, so that when your opponent tried to crack their Elixir in response to shuffle their deck back, and you could kill them. I have, in fact, won a game of Magic like that before. It was miserable. That was game 1. It was 50 minutes long. Or it was like 48 or something.
And then you won?
Yeah,
Because you
and
were
then
1-0?
we started shuffling, I started sideboarding, and they called time. It's like, okay, so 1-0-0.
You know, doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
Hey, man.
Deck them out with opportunity. all good.
If that card that Cody has face down is Den Protector,
This is game over.
he's
gonna
just
get the
back
Wingmate
Wingmate
Rock and the Death Wrist
comes
Raptor.
back.
Sick. That'll be disgusting.
But if it's Stratus Dancer and Zach tries to kill it or something,
Or Read the Bones
Oh.
right now.
okay. I was gonna say if that's Stratus Dancer and he just counters the Read the Bones,
That'd be totally good too.
that'd be super good.
Yeah, it would still get Death
He
Mist
would,
Raptor.
yeah, he would still get Death Mist Raptor,
Yeah.
and then he'd have a 3/2 with flying in
And
play.
a 3/3 Death Touch on the ground, which
Yeah.
matches up very nice against potential Rhinos coming down the
Matches
pipe.
up good against anything Zach plays. It's just got Death Touch, right?
Yeah,
So
just trade it. get it
actually,
back.
it doesn't match up good against Kalidas, but that's just because of Kalidas' replacement effect.
Yeah, but it still trades,
Yes.
which is fine. Soulfire Grandmaster.
Death Protector. Yeah.
Ding!
So
Ding.
here's my Death Mist. Gonna target Wingmate Rock probably.
Zach is just cracking a fetch. Is that what he's doing?
Yeah. What's he
Is
doing?
he doing that because he wants to cast a spell?
I don't know what he could cast.
But he must be because Cody hasn't resolved his effect.
Fiery Impulse. Ghost.
Why do you don't
The-
Fiery Impulse right now? You Fiery
the-
Impulse the Death Mist Raptor.
Oh, Hallowed Moonlight. Yeah.
Oh, did he do that?
I think so.
Is Death Mist
was-
Raptor a May?
I was gonna say if it's not a Yume, that Death Mist Raptor should be exiled. I think it's a Yume. It has to be.
It must go on the trigger, and then it's a May upon resolution. We'll
Yeah.
look up the text. They like to make these spicy little cards. You know what I would do? If I was in charge of this operation. It would be over there.
Oh.
But
That's fair. Okay. So Cody gets in for 3 with his Den Protector because Zach can't block. Then he played Wingmate Rock to try and restabilize. Radiant Flames.
Ooh, Lifelink. That's a Lifelink Radiant Flames.
Yeah, so he gained 12 life. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Death Mist Raptor says whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you may return Death
Yeah,
Mist
that
Raptor
is
from
a
your graveyard
keyword.
to the battle. Face up or face down.
Keyword. May.
So that is a mandatory trigger. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up. So he must put it on the stack.
Yeah.
And then upon resolution of the effect, he gets to choose whether or not he's actually going to do it.
Yeah.
That is a rarely known fact. It comes up more often than you think. Back in the old Angel Serenity day, right?
Ooh, Cody just missed 3 points of damage. I would assume that means he has a Coco. Or wait. No, I lied. I thought that Cody had, what's it called? Lumbering Falls, but that is in fact Yavimaya Coast. Oops. I hate the new art. Why can't he play with Apocalypse ones so I can tell?
Yeah, that's the classy way to do it. It's not like this black border forest I saw earlier today.
So presumably, I don't even know, because like, okay, so the morph Cody just played can be one of 3 things. It could be Death Mist Raptor. It could be
Stratus Dancer.
Stratus Dancer, or it could be a boat. I mean Den Protector.
It could also be.
Willbender.
It could also be. Hidden Dragon Slayer.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is, if that's Death Mist Raptor or a Den Protector, and he doesn't have Collected Company in his hand, I would have just main phase flipped it up to get my Death Mist Raptor back. Because Zach has played 2 Hallowed Moonlights already.
You can't imagine he's playing 3 or more of those.
Well, like, but what if
I
he
think
is?
that
What
it
if,
is
what if he is
possible.
and he just gets you with it, right?
Yeah, but you do gain information by waiting.
Yeah. Oh, that's so strong.
Just this, yeah. I have a 4/4 of Goblin War Drums. Draw 2, scry 2, Draw 2.
Guess
Lose
what? One of them's a rhino.
2. So, there we go.
I think that might be another Dark Dweller.
Oh my god. Let's just keep.
I would just keep both, yeah.
Snap
Unless
that
he
one
doesn't
up.
have a spell in his hand to
Who
play anymore.
cares? You'll get there.
Ooh.
Maybe he's putting it on the bottom.
Yeah, he put
He's
Dark
got to
Dwellers
put the
on
rhino
bottom.
on the top,
Yeah,
obviously.
he did.
Yeah, does he play to land this turn?
Yes.
Because if he has not played a
maybe
land,
not.
he could be digging for untapped land rhino this turn.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
an argument. There's good reason for
Soulfire?
that.
Ooh. That's the second time I've seen him read the bones and blind scry a card away and get Rhino Soulfire off the read.
Well, no, he got last time. This time he knew the rhino was coming.
Yes, and the other time he knew the Soulfire was there. But that's not the point. The point is both times resulted the same.
Well, you play 4 both cards, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe that's
bouncing that feels so bad.
What
You're
do you-
like-
oh, that's so awkward. Well, I guess it's not that awkward. He just put him to 6. And, like, he's trying... If he forces him to play the Goblin again, and Zach doesn't have, like, a Crackling Dude
Well, I
or
mean, that's
something
not
in his
happening this
graveyard-
turn, right?
No, he's probably just going to play Rhino.
He can't. He literally is not allowed to cast in this turn. So,
Yes. No, I mean, like, he's going to play Rhino, but I don't know what else he's got. Does he have another spell he could play? Because doesn't he only have 7 mana? Nope, he's got 8.
I think
yeah, he's got 8. I thought he had 7 mana.
you throw down the rhino right now.
Well, yeah. He gets a disdainful stroke and then you concede. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So Cody's back below 20.
Yeah.
So that's a plus.
You're up at 11.
Well, now Zach's in double digits.
And
He still can't
he's
really
still-
afford to take hits, though.
And an end step collected company just ends him, right?
Yeah.
So,
A lot of things end step will end him here. Nope, just collected company. Assuming he hits things. Okay, that's an advocate that's turned on. Coco. Yeah,
mhm.
that's pretty good. If Cody just hits 2 flyers, Zach's dead, basically. That's not a flyer.
No, that was a Stratus. No, that was
That's
a Death
a
Mist.
flyer. Yeah, Death
Oh, I
Mist.
thought it was a Stratus answer first.
He hit Death Mist and Spawner guy. Eldrazi Spawner? Sky Spawner.
Eldrazi Sky Spawner.
Yeah. So, Cody's gonna untap with an army bigger than anything, ever.
Yeah. Build me an army
But I don't
worthy
think
of
he actually
Mordor.
has the ability to lethal. Okay, he's got 2 Death Mists.
Aren't the Death Mist must blocks right now?
Well, I would assume the Dead Protector. He would block over Death Mist.
Yeah, but he must block 2, 3
He has to
power
block
creatures.
2 3-power creatures, yeah.
So he's losing one of his guys.
Yes.
I think you just get rid of the Rhino at this point.
Yeah, you do.
Because then you can call against command it back. Right?
Well, you also, if you lose the Rhino, next turn you can activate your man land, and it's a 4/4.
Does he have a Shambling Vent, or does he only have the
No,
Death Touch
he's
one?
only got Death Touch.
That's
If he had Shambling Vent, he would be okay, I think, because he could
It would be different.
attack.
Yeah.
But I think he might just be dead.
Yeah, I thought he was dead too. Because he's taking 5 at least.
Yeah, no, he's got Xaxes.
3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. He's short by 1.
3,
Oh, wait, no,
4,
the
5,
Eldrazi
6,
Scion.
7, 8, 9,
Yeah,
10,
this
11.
is
Yeah,
6.
it's Xaxes.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. And there's no block that prevents more damage.
Correct. So unless Zach has Murderous Cut, he's
Which he could.
just dead. But if he had Murderous Cut, I would assume he would have Murderous Cutted the Wingmate, right? Well, no, maybe you just take the hit, let them gain the life, so that you can eat some other creatures. Right?
Yeah, and then kill it later. That's game.
Yeah, that's game.
And this is a best of 3, right?
Yes.
That's it.
As far as yeah.
So Cody.
Judging by Zach's demeanor, it is a best of 3.
Oh, I can't see his face. So
Well, I meant like he threw his hand on the table.
yeah.
But
So Cody took it down. Band collected company. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
That was sweet.
that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I wish that some of the games were more interactive than Rhino.
Yeah.
Rhino.
Rhinos.
Rhino.
Yeah, there was some pretty sweet
Goblin
stuff.
Call against command, get back my Rhino.
Yeah, I mean, Rhino's Rhino.
Yeah.
It's there.
And it's always
But-
going to do that until it's out of standard, right? So
Yeah.
It's just like
too
Threat
good.
Disc.
It's too good.
It's
right?
just like
you gotta
Threat
play
Disc
it.
was.
Yeah.
And Sphinx's Rev. You're playing those colors, you got to play that card.
Yeah, it's just too good. Standard has too limited of a card pool.
Yeah.
And going forward, we're going to have the weird two set standard thing going on.
So cons and what's it called? Favor Forged, I think.
Yeah, don't we
Rotate
lose
out.
like half a block for a little bit?
And then we'll lose
Which-
the last core set Origins and Dragons the next time we rotate out.
Yeah. And then
And it'll
at
be
that
2 and
point, then it will be on track.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. This is Thunder Games. Ryan Hampshire, cheese. Yeah, have a good one.